Final segment of the podcast is Grant's favorite segment.
Oh boy, here we go.
Let me pull up the image.
What did we get last time? Oh yeah, we got Gregory's Horror Show. Yuck.
Yeah. All right. The random game roulette. This is where we ask AI to give us a random game from any era, and we either know it or we don't, or we learn some video game history, and we play.
More likely, we're going to get a shitty game because that's what we've been on a shitty streak.
Don't do that. Don't be negative, Nancy. Don't do that.
How about you ask it in a how about you change the way that you ask it like an Australian. Put mate at the end.
Mate?
Yeah.
Listen here, bitch. Give me no, I'm not.
Let's go give us ET on Atari.
Yeah. Let's see. All right, let's do it. All right, give me a random game from any era.
You're right, Uncle Bucks. He said Blizzard has went far and away from its original idea. Yep.
Yeah.
Squaresoft did when Squaresoft became Square Enix. They did too. Boy, they did as well.
Yeah, Square's fallen. I mean, they of course. Don't get me wrong. They got some great games here and there, but
they're not the company.
They have a horrible, shitty game.
They're not the company that they used to be. Their name doesn't hold the weight like it used to.
All right, Grant. Let's get this list. Okay, Grant, you ready?
Oh boy, it's terrible. I can see the look on your face. You don't know what it is. Do you know this game?
Oh, dude, this game is the shit.
No, it's shit. It's not
this
the
game
shit.
Is awesome, dude. You've heard of this. This is the greatest.
You're lying. You're lying to me.
I'm being serious. This is one of the best games ever made.
It's not. Dude. Don't believe you. You're a liar.
It's one of the best games ever made.
It's not.
I'm being serious.
Was this like RoboCop 3?
No, man. It's fucking awesome.
Dude, you're terrible. You're like the worst. I would not want you defending me in public. You'd be like the worst. You'd be like the worst liar. Like, did he do it? And they just look at your face and be like, yeah, he did it.
No, man. I'm being serious, Grant. This is a fantastic game. You're going to love it.
This is going to be bad. I'm just preparing myself for the worst.
Okay, you ready?
No.
Yeah, you are. I mean, you're gonna love this game.
Just like Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen for the Game Boy Advance.
Huh? No, man, nothing like that. All right, you see it? Teleroboxer on the Virtual Boy.
Virtual Boy. First of all, I'm getting a migraine just thinking about the Virtual Boy's colors.
Oh my god, boy.
So I will say this. This game right here. The Virtual Boy controller had two similar sides, right? Mm-hmm. This is like one of the only games that actually utilized that. One side controlled the right arm, the other side controlled the left arm. Nothing else did. Of course, they only had like 7 games or whatever. All right, I'm getting a migraine just thinking about this game.
All right, so let's go over some random facts. All right, random facts about the game.
It's terrible. We know that.
All right, Grant, random facts about Teleroboxer on the Virtual Boy.
What are they thinking?
Right, the spiritual successor to Punch-Out.
No, it's not. Not at all. Not even close.
Teleroboxer was often seen as Virtual Boy's answer to Punch-Out.
Why? They're the same company.
One-on-one robot boxing.
What are they an answer? Hold on, stop. What are they an answer to? They're both by the same company. What, are they competing against each other? Why would you do that?
Early VR concept designed to show off the 3D capabilities of the Virtual Boy. It placed players inside the robot's cockpit using a pseudo VR experience.
Cock is correct.
That's right.
Here's the thing. Let me tell you something. Do you remember the movie Weird Science?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Do you remember when they were making the girl and they like tapped into the computer?
Val Kilmer, dog.
No, it's not Val Kilmer.
Isn't it?
No, that's not. You're thinking of the wrong guy. You're thinking of no.
Well, what is that one he did?
Val Kilmer's not that one. No. What's his name was in it? John Paxton was in it. I mean,
Real Genius.
Bill Paxton. Bill Paxton was in it. It was his brother.
Yeah, Real Genius was what Val Kilmer was in.
So anyway, listen. So do you remember when they were making the girl and they went to the computer and had all these virtual reality graphics and stuff? Mm-hmm. So that movie was made in like 1984. And that looked better than this. Proceed.
Prepared artist said when he worked at EB, we had one, and it sat on the counter for 4 years. Nobody bought it.
Man, dude, this is an awful.
All right, let's keep going. All right, insane difficulty. The game was brutally hard. Most players couldn't get past the first few opponents without
Surprised I couldn't see.
mastering complex dodging and punch timing. Unique control scheme. It used both D-pads on the Virtual Boy controller, left D-pad to move dodge and right D-pad to punch. This made it notoriously awkward to control. No save function. Robot lore. Each opponent had its own backstory, Grant, adding unexpected world building to what looked like a simple arcade-style boxing game.
No, but it didn't.
Japan title. In Japan, it was called Teleroboxing instead of the Teleroboxer.
Oh, wow. What a change.
All right. Visual red hell. That's very accurate. All right. Like all Virtual Boy games, they only use red and black graphics, which caused major eye strain for many players.
Terrible.
Called cancer, probably. All right. Launch title. Teleroboxer was a launch title for the Virtual Boy in North America and Japan in 95. Yep. Developed by the Nintendo R&D 1. The same internal team that led by Gunpei Yokai created the Game Boy. I have no
idea what you just said. You just cast a spell.
Also made Metroid and Kid Icarus.
So I wouldn't have told them that I made this game. If I told them that I made Metroid and Kid Icarus, I would not put this on my resume. If you worked at here's the thing, it's like if you're like a computer programmer and you're a doctor or something, or you've done something in the medical field, you put those on your resume, right? But if you were like a bartender at Chippendales or a strip club, probably not gonna put that on your resume, right? Compared to those two, it's like making this game.
You ready for that gameplay?
No, I'm
you ready
not.
for a migraine? All right, it's time for gameplay, Grant. We can't do a random game roulette without gameplay, buddy.
First of all, look, hold on. Look, you see this? What does that say at the top? I want you to. So this is virtual, right? 3D. What does that say at the top? What does that say? Read that out loud, Ed. Teleroboxer.
Can you not read?
2D playthrough. 2D.
Okay. Let's do it.
Let's not.
Oh, okay. We got some. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Why would I need to know
schematics?
This?
Oh, here you go. That's what you saw in the game.
So that's supposed to be little. Is that supposed to be Little Mac?
What's up?
This is just god awful. Atari. That is an Atari sound effect.
Now imagine this right in your face. Imagine this right in your face with a little bit of 3D going on.
This game makes me angry. Don't they say red is the color of anger? Is that Mortal Kombat? Is that Mortal Kombat? Is that what that is?
Sounds like it, doesn't it?
Is that old? Look at that. That's old Cletus. Cletus robot. Cletus. Looks nothing like you. This is terrible. This sounds like Dragon Quest when you swing and you hit them. And you hit them.
All the robots look like. Get them.
Uh-oh. Was that like King Hippo?
All right.
This game was terrible.
Hopefully that's the last Virtual Boy game we ever get.
It won't be. We're about to go on a streak.
Yeah.
All see, you didn't say mate like I told you to. Now we're about to get a bunch of TurboGrafx games, ColecoVision games, all because of you.
Listen,
AI don't like you, man. AI just don't like you.
Listen, it's video game history, dude. We got to have them. We can't always talk about 𝐿-𝐴𝐵𝐿 and all these awesome games that are coming out. Like Doom: The Dark Age, which we talked about earlier in the podcast.
Yeah, but let me
we got to show the rest of video game history, Grant.
I know, but you do
this
know
is a gaming podcast.
It is a gaming podcast, but you do know that there's more shitty games than there are good games. This is just outnumbered.
Oh, I know.
We're just outnumbered.
I know.